Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've put this off long enough. Now we are going to learn how to graph with on an XY coordinate plane. Okay, on the first part of this, I just have you graphing coordinates. Okay, so circle -2, circle 6. -2 is X, 6 is Y. Now, here's what I do. This sideways one's the X. This is X positive. This is X negative. The middle is 0. Okay. Now the Y is this one. This is Y positive. This is Y negative. Okay. And it always is that. So -2, 6. I go to -2 on X. So I just count squares. Okay. So negatives over here. So -1, -2. But don't make a point yet, because now you go to +6 on the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this coordinate is called -2, 6. Okay. -1, 3. So which way's negative? So which way's negative on the X? I mean, you can see it. So -1. Then I go to +3 on Y. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 0, 0. 0, 0 is in the middle. Okay. Okay, 1, -3. X is +1 this time, so +1, and Y is -3. So there's Y negative. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2, -6. So X is +2, so 1, 2. Y is -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, -6. Okay. There you go. Okay, on the next one, these are discrete points, so we just keep the points separate. Okay, X positive, X negative. Y positive, Y negative. Okay. So 2, -1. So +2 on X is here. -1 on Y is down here. So that's 2, -1. Okay. 1, -3. Go forward 1 on X, down 1. So again, +1, -3. Okay, 0, -5. So X being 0 means just stay in the middle. Y being -5 means we go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, -1, -7. Okay, so X -1 here, Y -7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I'm not going to -2, -9. Okay. So -2, -1, -2, -9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. As you can see, there is a pattern to it. Now, unfortunately, that's not your assignment. Okay. The back page is blank, so just turn past it. In today's video, we graph linear equations for X and Y. You have to graph the equation. Now, you're going to come up with the X's and Y's yourself. Okay? This is how I prefer to do it. I make an XY table. Have the Y side be longer than the X side. Now, X, we can put in any numbers we want for X, but we want it to be a pattern. What I usually use is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. That's just how I prefer to do it. Okay, I mean, because I can make as many as I need to, but I just go with those. Now, under the Y column, put what your Y is equal to. Put a dot, okay, because that means times. Just jot that down. -2 times X plus 6, 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 -2 times X plus 6. Now, what that allows me to do is remove that x, okay, just scribble it out and put -2 in for it. So now it's -2 times -2 plus 6. -2 times -2 is 4, and then add 6 to 4, you get 10. So circle -2 and 10. That's a coordinate point, okay? Okay, figure out the rest of them before you graph though. Now, get rid of x, and now -1 goes in for x. So -2 times -1 is 2, and then I plus 6, and that's 8. So -1, 8. Now, replace your x with 0. -2 times 0 is 0, plus 6 is 6. Okay, now 1 goes in for x. So -2 times 1 is -2. And then if I move 6 places forward on the number line, I'm at 4. And you notice there's a pattern, 10, 8, 6, 4. I'm guessing the last one is 2, but I don't know. -2 times 2 is -4, and then if you move 6 forward, you're at 2. Okay. Now it's time to graph. So x positive, x negative, y positive, y negative. Okay, so x is -2, and then y is 10. So x being -2, I go this way. That's x negative, 1, 2. Then 10 is positive, so up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just put it up here, okay? That's -2, 10, okay? -1, 8. So -1 on x should be this way. And then 8 on y. Y positive's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So -1, 8. Okay, 0, 6. X being 0 is in the middle, okay? But y being 6 means I would go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? 0, 6. Okay, 1, 4. So now x is positive 1. So this way 1. Y is still positive, so up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 2. So x is positive 2. And y is positive 2. Now, here's what you need to do from an equation. An equation is continuous, okay? See, I could put decimals in too. Why couldn't I? I mean, if I put a decimal, let's say 1.5, I could take -2 times 1.5 plus 6, 3. Now, I didn't do that on the table, but it still exists. So you need to take a ruler, line up your points, and make a line that goes through the points. And you need to put arrows on both ends of your line, because it goes on forever, okay? See, these are more points that I could have gotten. There it is. Okay, I got 3 more in this video. I don't want to put you quite to sleep, okay? It's not real exciting, but it's necessary to do. Y equals 1/2 x plus 3. So again, you can pick anything you wanted for x, but it needs to follow a certain pattern. So again, I usually just go with my -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so y equals 1/2 times x plus 3. So I just put 1/2 times x plus 3, 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 1/2 times x plus 3. Okay, so -2 goes in for x, okay? So we're going to take 1/2 times -2. It's -1, and when I add 3, that's forward 3, so that would be at 2. By forward 3, I mean. So -2 goes with 2. Now, -1 goes in for x. Okay? So I take 1/2 times -1, and then I add 3. And that's 2.5. Okay, now 0 goes in for x. So I take 1/2 times 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, now 1 goes in for x. If it went 2 to 2.5 to 3, it's probably going to be 3.5. I mean, you can easily kind of see that 3.5. Then 2 goes in for x, so 1/2 times 2 is 1 plus 3 is 4. I mean, it makes sense to me. So now it's time to graph. So x positive, x negative, y positive, y negative. Okay, so x is -2, y is 2. So x negative's over here, so -1, -2. Y positive's here, so 1, 2. So that's -2, 2. Okay, -1, 2.5. So negative's this way, and then positive 2.5's up. So 1, 2, and then 2.5 is just halfway. Okay, -1, comma 2 and 1/2. 0, 3. So x0 is in the middle, and then y3 is up, y positive. That negative's for the last problem. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 3. Okay, 1, 3.5. Now x is positive 1, so that would be this way 1, and then up 3.5. 1, 2, 3, and then 3.5. So 1, 3.5. Okay, 2, 4. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's 2, 4. All right. Now this is continuous. Okay, so if it is really continuous, you need to take a ruler and connect the points. And put arrows on both ends because the line goes for infinity each way. Okay, it's continuous. Okay, last two problems. Y is equal to -1/2 times x minus 2. So we're graphing the relationship x positive, x negative, y positive, y negative. Okay. So again, I like the -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Now you could go negative, you could do more than that, okay, but 5's good enough. You got to at least get 5 points down at the bare minimum. So, -1/2 times x minus 2. -1/2 times minus 2. Okay, first number we put in for x is -2. So first I take -1 ABC2 times -2, and that's 1. Now if I minus 2, I'm going backwards 2 on the number line. So I would go to 0 and then -1. Okay. Okay, so -2, -1. Now, -1 would go in for x. So -1 ABC2 times -1. 1/2, then I would minus 2, be -1.5. Okay, 0. Anything times 0 is 0, and if I minus 2, I'd go 2 backwards on the number line, so -1, -2. You can see the trend developing, so x is 1. So I take -1 ABC2 times 1 minus 2, -2 and 1/2. Okay, then 2 goes in for x. -3. Okay. Okay, now it's time to graph. So so we have it all set up. So x -2, y -1. That's a pair. Okay. So -2 for x, -1 for y. Okay. -1, -1.5. So -1 would be this way. -1 and 1/2. You go down 1 and then halfway. Okay. So -1, comma negative 1.5. 0, negative 2. So 0 is in the middle. It's like a number line. And then y being negative 2 means I go down 1, 2. So 0, negative 2. Okay, now positive 1, negative 2.5. So x being positive 1 means I go this way 1. And then negative 2.5 down 1, 2, and then 2.5. My points are really close together. The things are kind of jumbled. That's fine, okay? Okay, then 2, negative 3. So I go positive is forward 2, and negative 3 on y is down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, remember that is continuous, so we need to connect the points. Okay, last one, y equals 2 times x minus 3. So x is the independent variable. We just go, again, it doesn't matter what you pick for it, but I'd like at least 5 points. And y is 2 times x minus 3, 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 2 times x minus 3. Okay, so that becomes negative 2. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, minus 3 would be backwards 3, that would be negative 7. Negative 1. So 2 times negative 1 minus 3, that'd be negative 5. And then 0, 2 times 0 minus 3. It's going to be negative 3. Then 1, 2 times 1 minus 3. Well, 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 back minus 3 would be at 1, 0, negative 1. Now 2 times 2 is 4. If I minus 3, I'd be at positive 4, then 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so the table's set, and then x positive, x negative, y positive, y negative. So x negative 2, y negative 7. So I go to negative 2, then negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's negative 2, negative 7. Okay, negative 1, negative 5. So negative 1, and then negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 0, negative 3. So you stay in the middle, you go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, negative 1. Now x is positive 1, so you're going this way 1, then down 1. 2, 1. So you go this way 2, up 1. So 2, 1. Okay, and they line up. And that's your line. Okay.